If Major League Baseball ever plans to expand to 32 teams, and I believe they will, there are a number of cities that are good candidates for contention for those final two spots to make it a 32-team league. Charlotte, North Carolina, but they just built a minor league stadium. Nashville, Tennessee, same deal there. They just built a minor league stadium. San Antonio, Texas. The Alamo Dome might be a good temporary home. I think San Antonio is a likely candidate. In fact, I think San Antonio is one of the two likely candidates. They might go out of country. Mexico City. Huge city the size of New York City, but there are inherent problems, and they're twice as high as Denver's stadium. San Juan, Puerto Rico, 2.3 million people live there, and they are crazy about baseball in San Juan. I think the leading candidate would be the Montreal Expos. The mayor there is still interested, and every time the Blue Jays play an exhibition game there, they sell out, and the fans are interested, it looks, in having baseball back in Montreal. Other than the Expos moving to Washington, D.C., baseball has been pretty stable for the last 40 years. Looks like the A's are going to go to Vegas, but I think Montreal has a case. And my two choices would be Montreal and San Antonio. This is Apba Baseball Classics, where yesterday's stars performed through cards and dice, classic games on our tabletops. Hello everybody, this is Apba Brian and Apba Baseball Classics bringing to you game number 98 in the King of the Hill tournament. This is the Canadian edition. Today we have the 1994 Montreal Expos and the 1992 current Kings of the Hill Toronto Blue Jays. Here are your starting lineups. First for Montreal, we've got Grissom, Lansing, Alou, Walker, Cordero, and Barry, Floyd, Frazier, and Fletcher. For the Blue Jays, Alomar, White, Winfield, Carter, Maldonado, Olerud, Gruber, Borders, and Lee. Butch Henry's on the mound for Montreal. He is a grade B pitcher. And on the mound for Toronto is Todd Stottlemyre, grade C Y pitcher. All right, we're going to use basic Apba today, but we're still going to consider left-right splits. Toronto Blue Jays are not affected by the left-hander Butch Henry, but there are three Montreal Expo batters affected by the right-hander Todd Stottlemyre, and they will raise Stottlemyre. They're all negative, like -3, so that would raise Stottlemyre's pitching grade by one level when they come up to bat. Hopefully I'll remember that each time they come to bat. All right, Marquise Grissom steps into the batter's box for the Expos, and here's a pitch from Todd Stottlemyre. We're at the fourth spot in the pitching rotation. 3-1 is a pop-up on the infield. Third baseman Kelly Gruber is under it and makes the catch. Brings up Mike Laser Lansing. This indicates that the Expos are at bat. When we have base runners, this will be first, second, and third. 3-4 is a fly ball to center field. Caught by Devo White. 2 up and 2 down for the Expos, and that brings up Moises Alou. And Alou hits a ground ball to Robbie Alomar at second base to throw to first. Expos are retired in the first inning. Go to the bottom of the first, no score, with Toronto coming to bat. Robbie Alomar leads off for the Blue Jays. Fly ball to left field. Moises Alou measures it and makes the catch. Here's Devo White. White hits a fly ball to center field. 2 gone. And now Dave Winfield. 51 is a base hit for Dave Winfield. Line drive laser over the head of shortstop Cordero. Returned to the field by Moises Alou. Winfield holds at first. 2 outs and 1 on. Winfield is slow. We'll play it safe with the slow runners unless I say otherwise. Here's Joe Carter. 34 homers in 1992. And 2-5 is a ground ball to Sean Berry at first, who throws out Joe Carter. No runs on the hit, 1 left. Top of the second. 0-0. Walker, Cordero, and Berry due up for the second inning for the Expos. 4-4 roll is a drive to the alley in right center field between Devo White and Joe Carter. It's going to roll the wall, and Walker will settle into second base with a double. He's in scoring position. And Will Cordero comes to bat, 294 hitter in 1994. There's a stretch and the pitch. 6-5 is a 35. It's got the pop up to third base. 1 out. Let's see, Montreal is a grade 2 on defense. Toronto's grade 1. If you want to call him 1. Here's Sean Berry. I believe he came up in the Royals organization. 1-5 is a Sean Berry strokes a single to left. Fielded by Candy Maldonado. Walker's trying to score the throw home, and he is out at the plate. Walker thrown out, trying to score from second base on Sean Berry's base hit. That brings up Cliff Floyd, left-handed hitter. Here's the pitch to Floyd. And on the first pitch, Sean Berry steals second base, 1 strike on that batter. So we should have Berry at first. Now he's on second. Pitch to Floyd, 1-2 is a fly ball to left field. Let's see. Kenny Maldonado is under and makes the catch. Big inning for Maldonado defensively. No runs on 2 hits. No errors and 1 left. Bottom of the second, no score. As it seems to go in baseball, you have a big inning defensively. You get to be the first batter in the next inning. Here at Candy Maldonado. Candy was 0 for 4 in the Jays game yesterday. 1-2 is a ground ball to second base. Lansing throws out Candy Maldonado. 1 out. Here's John Olerud. 4-6 is a swing and a miss. Strike 3. First strikeout for Butch Henry. Brings up the Toronto third baseman Kelly Gruber. 1-3 is a 22. Ground ball to Cliff Floyd at first, who flips to Henry covering. 3 up and 3 down for the Blue Jays. Top of the third, no score. All right, we're playing in American League ballpark, so we're using the DH. And Montreal's DH, Lou Frazier, steps to the plate to face Todd Stottlemyre. 6-2 is a comebacker back to Stottlemyre. Throws the first, and Frazier's out. Here's the 9th hitter, Darren Fletcher. Grounded to first base. Fielded by Olerud, who flips to Stottlemyre covering. Top of the order, and Marquise Grissom. 288 hitter with 36 stolen bases in 1994. 51 is a base hit for Grissom. Single to center field. Brings up Mike Lansing. So we'll put Grissom at first. 6-6 roll, that's a hit column roll for Mike Lansing. 6-2. That's a double over first base into the right field corner. With 2 outs, that's going to score Grissom easily. RBI double for Mike Lansing. Puts the Expos on the board 1-0. All right, Grissom's in scoring, or Lansing's in scoring position. Moises Alou comes to bat. 3-3 roll, that's a hit column roll for Alou. And that's a drive. It might be. It could be. It is over the left field wall for a 2-run home run for Moises Alou. Expos plate 3. A crooked number in the third. 3-0 Montreal. Larry Walker. Walker hits a ground ball to second base. Alomar throws to first for the third out. 3 runs on 3 hits. Bottom of the third, Montreal 3 and Toronto 0. All right, Blue Jay catcher Pat Borders leads off. 32 is going to be a ground ball to second base. Lansing throws to Cliff Floyd. Borders is out. Here's Manny Lee. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Second strikeout for Butch Henry. Top of the order, and Robbie Alomar. Fly ball to center field. Marquise Grissom has a beat on it and makes the catch. 3 up and 3 down for the Blue Jays. Top of the fourth. Expos lead by 3. Shortstop Will Cordero leads off for Montreal. 46 is a swing and a miss. Strike 3. It's Todd Stottlemyre's first strikeout. Here's Sean Berry. 4-5 is a base on balls. Sean Berry's been on twice. He's at first with 1 down. Here's Cliff Floyd. 3-2 is a ground ball to Alomar, who gets it to Lee. The relay throw to first is not in time. Berry's out 4-6. Fielder's choice for Cliff Floyd. Fast runner at first with now 2 outs. Here's a DH, Lou Frazier. 3-2 is another roller to second base. And once again, second baseman Alomar goes the short way to get out Cliff Floyd at second. No runs, no hits. Nowhere's one left. Bottom of the fourth, 3-0 Expos. All right, Devo White leads off for the Blue Jays. 6-3 is a fly ball to center field. Marquise Grissom retreats toward the track and makes the catch. Here's Dave Winfield. 6-2 is a swing and a miss for strike 3. Winfield's 1 for 2. And Butch Henry has 3 strikeouts now. Joe Carter is the batter. 5-6 is a 34. And that's a Y. Henry strikes out Joe Carter. He's U-turned back to the dugout, caught looking. Butch Henry has retired 9 Blue Jays in a row. At the top of the 5th, Montreal 3 and Toronto 0. There'll be numbers 9, 1, and 2 in the Expo lineup. Darren Fletcher leads off for Montreal. 2-3 roll is a 33. Pop-up or Y. Stottlemyre's got the Y, so that's a strikeout. Batter is Marquise Grissom. 3-4 is a fly ball to center field. Devon White is under it and makes the grab. 2 outs. Here's Mike Lansing. Lansing is 1 for 2 with a double and a run scored. 5-1 is a pop-up on the infield. Third baseman Kelly Gruber is calling for it and makes the grab. We're halfway through. Montreal 3 and Toronto 0. Butch Henry played for the Expos, Red Sox, and Seattle Mariners in his career, 33 and 33 career pitcher. He had his best year in 1994, 8-3, 2.43 earned run average. He is certainly showing out so far today. Kenny Molinaro leads off for Toronto, 3-5. And it just jinxed Butch Henry, ball 4. Brings up John Olerud. 6-6 roll. There's a drive by Olerud. It might be, it could be, it is out of here, a 2-run home run for Olerud. Pulls the Blue Jays to within 1. All right, suddenly we got a ball game. Here's Kelly Gruber, 5-3, and that's a 20. Montreal is fielding column 2. And that's going to be an error on second baseman Mike Lansing. All right, first 3 Jays have reached. Here in the 5th. Pat Borders, the catcher. Ground ball to third. Gruber goes to first. Or Barry goes to first. Excuse me. And Gruber advances 1 base. He goes to second base. Manny Lee. 5-6 is a 34. Pop up on the infield. Second baseman Mike Lansing is under it and makes the catch. Top of the order, and Robbie Alomar. 5-2 is a ground ball to third. Gruber throws to first. Sean Barry on the play. 3 outs, but the Toronto Blue Jays get on the board with 2 runs. On 1 hit, the big blow is John Olerud's 2-run home run. We go to the 6th inning. Montreal 3 and Toronto 2. Marcel Salute, 339 hitter, leads off for the Expos. 6-4 is a base on balls. Alu's fast, he takes first. Here is Larry Walker, who's 1 for 2 with a double. 3-3 roll is a line drive to the corner on right. It 2 hops up against the wall. Alu, the base runner, is fast. He'll score. And Walker stops at second with an RBI double, his second double of the day. 4-2, Montreal. All right, the Blue Jays are going to make a pitching change and bring in Mark Eichhorn. He's a grade B pitcher, Y and Z modifiers. He'll be a grade A pitcher pitching to the right-handed Cordero. And actually, he'll be a grade AC because there's a -1. He's -4 against right-handers. Cordero is. 4-3 is a grounder to John Olerud at first base. Flips to Eichhorn covering. 3-1, and Larry Walker goes to third. Here's Sean Barry, who's also a -4 against right-handers, so Eichhorn goes to A. 5-2 is a ground ball to third. By the way, Toronto's playing the infield in. Gruber secures it. Walker's going to hold at third as the runner's thrown out at first. 2 outs. Here's Cliff Floyd. Floyd's a lefty. So Eichhorn -1. Eichhorn goes back to his normal B grade. 5-5 roll is a fly out to right field. 1 run on 1 hit. Bottom of the 6th, Expos 4, Blue Jays 2. All right, Butch Henry completes his warm-up tosses. He has given up 2 hits, but one of those was a 2-run homer. Devo White leads off for the... I lost a die out of there. 6-4 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 out. Here's Dave Winfield out of St. Paul, Minnesota. Went to the University of Minnesota, was a multi-sport star at Minnesota. 2-4 is a ground ball to third base. Sean Berry throws out Dave Winfield. Winfield's 1-for-3. Here's Joe Carter. Four sixes, a swing and a miss, strike 3. Rich Henry has punched out 6 Blue Jay batters. We go to the 7th, 4-2, Montreal. Mike Timlin will be brought in to pitch for the Blue Jays. He is a grade D pitcher, X modifier, and he is right-handed. Lou Frazier leads off for Montreal and draws a walk. Fast runner at first, top of the order, and oh no, not to the top of the order just yet. It's a catcher, Darren Fletcher. 6-5 is a 35 pop-up. Foul out to the catcher. 1 gone. Marquise Grissom. Grissom is 1-for-3 on the day. 1-4 rolls a fly ball to left field. Maldonado is under it and puts it away. Grissom's 1-for-4. Now 2 outs to Mike Lansing. 6-6 roll. That's a hit column roll for Mike Lansing, and this could add to the Expos totals. 4-5 is a double. With 2 outs, Frazier scores. Mike Lansing hits his second double of the day. And second RBI, 5-2, Expos. Moises Alou. 6-4 is a walk. Expos at first and second. 4, Larry Walker, 322 hitter. 3-6 is a 12. Grounded to the shortstop, Manny Lee, who flips to Alomar covering at second base. 6-4, that ends the inning. Let's see, 1 run on 1 hit. Montreal 5, Toronto 2. It's 7th inning stretch time. Right at the bottom of the 7th inning will be the fatigue point inning for Butch Henry. 3 bad things happened to him. His grade will go down to a grade C. Candy Maldonado leads off for the Blue Jays, who are down by 3. Fly ball to right field, caught by Larry Walker. 1 gone. Olerud hits a ground ball on the ground to third base. Sean Berry throws to first. 2 up and 2 down in the 7th. Here's Kelly Gruber. Reroll. 6-5 is a pop-up behind home. Fletcher loses the mask and makes the catch. Top of the 8th, 5-2 Montreal. All right, the 4th Blue Jay pitcher comes on. That's going to be Dwayne Ward. He's a grade A pitcher, X and Y modifier. Pitching to Will Cordero. 5-2, ground ball to third base. Kelly Gruber throws to first. 1 out. Sean Berry. 5-1 is a ground ball to Manny Lee. Throw to first. 2 ground outs, 2 outs. Here's Cliff Floyd. Base on balls. Floyd takes first with 2 outs. That brings up Lou Frazier. 2-1 is going to end the inning. That's a fly ball to left field. Candy Maldonado is under it and makes the catch. Bottom of the 8th inning, Expos by 3. All right, Pat Borders leads off for Toronto. Last the 8th inning, Borders is looking for his first hit in this project. 2-3, ground ball to second base. Mike Lansing throws to first. Here's Manny Lee, the shortstop. 5-6 is a Y, and that's a strikeout for Butch Henry. 2 outs. And Robbie Alomar, 310 hitter in 1992. 3-4 is a fly ball lifted to center field. Marquise Grissom is under it and makes the grab. We go to the top of the ninth, Montreal 5 and Toronto 2. Darren Fletcher leads off the ninth for the Expos, and Dwayne Ward is in on his second inning of relief. This will be his fatigue point inning. 6-4 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. Fletcher is 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts. Top of the order, and Marquise Grissom. That's a fly ball to left field. Candy Molinello puts it away. Grissom's 1 for 5 on the day. Here's Mike Lansing. 4-3 is a grounder back to the pitcher. Ward throws the first. Expos are retired in the ninth. They go to the bottom of the ninth, trying to protect a 3-run lead. Numbers 2, 3, and 4 will be hitting for Toronto. Devo White, Winfield, and Carter. 3-5 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. White gets U-turn back to the dugout. Butch Henry is finishing strong. He has no points against his fatigue. And just 2 outs to go to nail this victory down. Here's Dave Winfield. 5-4 is a fly ball to right field. Larry Walker is under it and makes the grab. 1 out to go. Joe Carter. 1-2 is hit on the ground to second base. Lansing throws the first, and baseball will continue in Montreal. Montreal Expos are the new kings of the hill, beating the Toronto Blue Jays 5-3. We'll be back with the line score. All right, the Expos scored 5 runs on 7 hits and 1 error. Toronto 2 runs on just 2 hits and no errors. The losing pitcher was Todd Stottlemyre, 5 innings, 4 earned runs. And Butch Henry is the winning pitcher for Montreal. He pitched a 2-hitter, did give up a 2-run home run in the game to John Olerud. But Butch Henry's the winner and also the MVP of the game. Also homering in the game was Moises Alou. Our next contest will be the 1994 Expos. They go to Montreal. They'll host the 1995 Atlanta Braves. We'll be at the top spot of the pitching rotation. That's going to be Pedro Martinez, a young Pedro, against Greg Maddux. Join us for that one. Have a good day, and may God bless.